Yeah. We really boxing. Who wanted the battle? Let's see. Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO. This how it's finna go. I'ma throw some jabs. Make them think my punch is weaker than I hook his ass. This the ring, not the kitchen, but I'ma cook his ass. Me and him, that's the pro versus the rookie class. All my life I had to fight, but I still love it. Me and BVO got moves that you can't steal from us. And these haters be throwing shots, but I don't feel nothing. I ain't gonna lie, they alright, but we a little rougher. Step up for the title and face your rival, this ain't no little tussle. Bet I be no bird, being chicken to get your feathers ruffled. Footwork, I'm dancing around my opponent like the Cupid shuffle. Good work, bodies hit the flow, they can't move a muscle. The upside is we ain't in the streets shooting and shooting up. Catch me in the ring, sticking, moving and suited up. I know everybody can eat, but I ain't full enough. Oh, you said it's smoking some beef? I guess I'm pulling up. Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy BVO Boxing, aka the greatest man alive. Shout out to my brother Crush. What's going on, Marky Dan? How you feeling today, bro? I don't know if Marky can hear me. I see him on there, but I'm gonna tell you this: we got some big fight cards coming. Hold on one second, y'all. All right, sorry about that, y'all. It's your boy BVO Boxing. Like I said, I got my boy Marky Dan here. As usual, man, you know you on CP time, you dealing with an island boy. He don't know what time it is, but we're here to get it going. Hold on one second. All right, I can't hear you yet. But the cool thing is, on our Friday night fights, man, we get a chance to tap in, let you guys know what's going on. But we got something big coming for y'all. This Monday show, y'all don't want to miss it. We got something big coming for y'all, man. Y'all gonna love it. I think you guys gonna be very, very pleased with what you guys gonna see. Your boy BVO, man, and the team at BVO Boxing, man, we over here trying to make some big things happen. So you don't want to miss. We got something special for y'all coming this Monday. That is the 23rd, I believe? The 23rd. So we got something big for coming for y'all. Our new scheduled time is going to be 9:30. So we got a lot of big things going on. Of course, we got my brother D Free, aka man, the Oscar Ada, aka Mr. DC himself, and of course me, Cleveland's own, So I'm here. You know how we do, man. I'm waiting on my man Marky Dan. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second. You know, this brother moving slow today. Hold on one second. Okay, hold on. He moving slow today. But he getting everything together on his side. But I'm going to tell you all this. The cool thing about what we're seeing now, we all know about Showtime getting out of boxing. There's so much going on. I'm excited about. Marky Dan, what's going on, brother?
What's good, BBO?
Oh, yeah, we were just talking about how my man Marky Dan is on CP time as usual, Island Boy. See, he want to be late for a true Batman like me, but that's okay. It's okay.
Bro. Yeah, I'm having some technical difficulties, but I'm getting this shit together.
Yeah,
Hold
my
on.
man coming live from the banana boat, so you know how that is. But
Man,
like
that's
I was
stupid, nigga.
like I was telling y'all, man, we got some big things coming for y'all. Our Monday show, y'all don't want to miss it. It's a lot of big things coming to BBO Boxing. We getting there, y'all. We less than 2,000 subscribers away from 2,000, and this is in less than 1 year. So we coming to our 1 year anniversary. Our 1 year anniversary is November, so you don't want to miss it. We got some big stuff coming on. Like I said, we got something huge coming for y'all coming on Monday. Y'all know your boy BBO been trying to go more to that first take style. I got something special for y'all, and y'all gonna love what your boy BBO got set up because we going to that first take style. Of course, me, your boy BBO Sharp, going against D Free Bayless. We gonna have some fun, man. And y'all know I be cooking D Free every show, but we got something special where he might be able to get a win or two. Because BBO, I'm a man. I like to give, man. So I want to give that kid opportunity to compete. But I'm telling you, man, one thing I seen today that really got me, man. I don't know if you guys seen former convicted felon Bill Haney as he was going back and forth with the strength and conditioning coach, man. I
Boy.
thought it was just absolutely terrible to see that, man. You will hope that Bill Haney had more class, man. But hey, then again, oh, hold on, what you laughing at? Hold on, what you
Man,
laughing at, Marky, man?
you a stupid nigga. What was Bill Haney supposed to do with that drunk ass nigga coming at him, talking about I'm a call Tank, I'm a call. Man, shut your ass up, BBO. Bill Haney did exactly what he was supposed to
The
do.
man was drunk. The man was drunk. What are you talking about?
Exactly what. So what he supposed to do?
You
Them
supposed to
niggas brought
ignore
a
him.
drunk coach to the press conference, and he got his drunk ass handled.
But
Fuck
this
you
again,
mean?
this the thing that's so funny, man. And salute to my man Marky. He's a funny guy. But when we talking about Bill Haney, convicted felon, man, the big thing you got to remember is this guy's supposed to be the trainer, supposed to be the CEO of Devin Haney Promotions. This the CEO of Devin Haney Promotions, man, cussing, talking crazy. I was appalled by what I seen, man. It kind of was sickening to watch that kid, Bill Haney, on there, man. And remember, guys, Bill Haney did 40 months at federal prison. So this is not a good guy we're talking about here. So I want to make sure y'all know that. I don't know why you laughing like that. I'm just telling the truth. I gotta tell the
No,
people the truth. I gotta tell the people the truth. The man's a convicted felon. He did 40 months in federal prison. So this is not a good guy at all. So I gotta bring that up. And this is pretty
eh,
recent too. This is
bro.
pretty recent. Go ahead.
I don't even know what to say, my nigga. But hey, it is what it is. You know what? You're right. Yeah, that nigga is a felon. He all that. He's
We
all
got
that.
we gotta bring
Yep.
it up, man. We gotta bring it up. We gotta bring it
Yeah,
up.
man. You can't be fighting with drunk people when you're the CEO of a company. I don't expect to see that from a multi-millionaire. You're right, BBO. You're right. He
I
need
mean,
to
it
be
just
setting a better example. Absolutely.
I'll say this for all those who say, yo, BBO, he was defending himself. Dude, it didn't take everybody got a drunk family member friend who get somewhere and get drunk. The brother was drunk out of his mind. I mean, you could see it. He's slurring his words. He talking about he gonna call. What he go? He don't got Tank's number. Like I'm gonna tell you what
So
kind of
that
shocked me.
so
Go
there
ahead.
is that not on Regis for bringing his drunk ass on that stage instead of his head coach?
I don't. You know what? That's the thing about Regis. Regis is a ballroom fighter. And I like what they're doing with
Yep.
Devin Haney.
Hmm.
I like what they're doing with Devin Haney because Devin Haney was a ballroom fighter. And now I can say Devin the American Dream Haney is starting to become a legitimate star in boxing. And the thing that's so crazy about Devin Haney is people got to start giving this kid credit because he's starting to put on some really good fights, man. You talking about Lomachenko, step right into the ring with Regis Prograde. I mean, some people say Regis Prograde gave Josh Taylor a heck of a fight, even though we know Teofimo Lopez destroyed Josh Taylor. Regis Prograde still gave him a decent fight. He didn't do anything like we seen Teo do, but we can't expect that because Teo's probably the best guy at 140. And we know Regis Prograde has shown no desire to fight any top guys at 140. So he dragging a guy from 135 up to 140. So I mean, I kind of lost a little respect for him. And then the fact that he brought a guy who was definitely drunk up to the stage, it was just like, yo, dog, what are you doing? What are you doing? At some
Yeah.
point, man, you got to call what you see, man.
And,
This
and
dude,
then it's but it's the fact that you couldn't even control that nigga once he got on stage. You seen your Regis sitting off to the side making all kind of facial expressions like he's annoyed and whatever, but you brought this nigga there for
yeah,
the smoke.
we
And
never even heard of this guy.
no, I never heard of this guy, but he just steady sitting up there talking all the weird YouTube YTBC shit that they like to talk about Haney and whatever. And
Hmm.
yeah, man, when you talk about Haney, he definitely needs to get his credit. I mean, you fly to Australia to fight Cambosis, which is something Tank wasn't willing to do. It's something Ryan Garcia wasn't willing to do. I don't think
Hmm.
anybody at his weight class outside of maybe Loma would have been willing to do that. And
Right,
he did it. And he took
right.
them belts. Then he came
Hmm.
back, fought Lomachenko, beat him. And now he's stepping up to fight Regis Prograis, bro. Like nobody's doing that right now.
Yeah,
Nobody.
yeah,
At least at 135, nobody's doing that shit. So that kid deserves respect.
yeah,
And when you talk
absolutely.
about and I think that all the hatred that just centers around him, I think it's mainly jealousy when you talk
Hmm.
about Shakur Stevenson.
Hmm.
Cause I just peep certain things with Shakur, like how he talks to black fighters. I noticed that with Valdez, it was all kinds of respect. But when he's talking to Jamel Herring is a bitch ass nigga and this and that. Even though that man was literally, I mean, I don't know if they were friends, but shit, they were cordial. Yeah, the two of y'all have relationships with people that y'all know. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Then you calling Haney a bitch ass nigga, even though that was just your brother. But with this Mexican, everything is cool, respectful. Nah, I don't fuck with that.
yeah. And
It,
you know what? You made a great point. I just want to piggyback on this and say this: when you see people don't respect their own kind, that says a lot about them. All of a sudden now, Sugar Shakur has been a black fighter his whole career. Now he's held up the Puerto
yeah,
Rican flag. He just you know what? He's a despicable guy, man. And I gotta call it out. I know I get a lot
I
of
don't
flack
even
for
think
that.
he's despicable. I just think he's arrogant. That's it. And
You
I
know
feel
that.
like
Go ahead, my
I
bad.
don't know, bro, but like I am peeping that shit you saying about him switching races or claiming his Puerto Rican ethnicity more. I am peeping that shit now.
Yeah, I mean, this the thing about it. He actually backdoored Jamel Herring. Him and Jamel Herring had a certain deal, set up on the table, and he went behind Jamel Herring's back and went right to the WBO to get himself a better split. You say, "Oh, that's good business, BBO," but come on, man. If we're friends, I'm gonna say this: Jamel Herring's wife wasn't mad for no reason. She was mad because Jamel Herring treated Sugar Shakur like a friend, had him in their home, and he disrespected him. He's a B. He's this. He's that, and it just shows you, man, what kind of guy he is. And
Yeah,
Ron Miller said it best. If you can be bought, man, there's nothing you won't do. There's nothing you won't do. And I'm
facts.
telling you, Sugar Shakur has shown you just
Is a
this.
no good, lousy son of a bitch. Hey. That's exactly what he is.
And I couldn't say it better than the great JR. It just is what it is. So going
And
forward,
BBO, you go back even further, the Nakatilla fight. You
yeah,
remember he was talking all that shit about, oh, you a cop. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm not gonna let no bitch ass cop beat me. And da 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 da. Like, bro,
yep.
stop it. It man, I don't know. That nigga, he just irked me now. Like, I respect his skills. I still think he the best fighter at 135. That includes with Tank Davis. I put him up there with all them guys, but I he done lost a lot of credibility with me. I
I
just
mean,
can't really stand to hear that nigga talk no more because it's just cap to me.
yeah, he's not. You know what it is, man. As bad as it sounds, man, he's not a good guy, man. And for regular people, I hate to say this, it's hard. It's hard to deal with a guy that's a piece of trash, man. Just because you put a smile on his face, I mean, he really. I'm telling you, man. He's with Jay Prince, who's done a lot for boxing. But I'll be honest, Jay Prince has been known to be very dirty behind the scenes. So it's just, I'm telling you, man, Sugar Shakur just shows so much. Salute to
It's good, free.
my brother D Free, my man, getting his the subscribers up. I see he made I think it's 900. Keep going, dog. I'm proud of that guy, man. But just to go back on Sugar Shakur, man, like you were saying, I remember you were saying his grandfather is dark, is black as the night. All of a sudden, he's Puerto Rican, and you claim a guy who didn't even have the decency to want to know you. That's the thing that get me.
Oh, nah. Don't say that. I think his
No,
pops
no,
died. I don't know about
no,
that.
no, no, no. He didn't. He did. He
Oh, he
died.
didn't?
No, he died. But I'm saying he didn't know him at all. He wasn't interested in knowing him. So his dad,
Oh,
his dad passed recently. So it's like when you want to rep for a guy who didn't even care to know you because it's gonna make you some money. And it's just for me, man.
yeah.
I gotta call what I see, man. Sugar
Stand for
Shakur,
something or fall for anything, bro.
and
You
that's what he
understand
is,
me? You
man.
got to stand on your principles and anything. In whatever business and whatever career, school, classroom you step in, you got to stand on what you were taught.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
got.
know, bro. That nigga.
Hey,
mm,
but I told you first he was a fraud, man. Y'all looked at me like a mannequin. When I said, "Yo, this kid's a fraud, man. The dude's a liar, and he likes to steal." And you know what my grandmother said, rest in peace to Granny G. If you steal, you kill, and that's just what it is, man. It's just what it is, bro. That's an old black woman, man, from Arkansas. Said it just like that. If you
hey,
steal, you'll kill.
hey,
Go
but
ahead.
let's get the fight party going.
Oh yeah, we ready. I remember when Floyd Patterson got beat down by your boy, by Muhammad Ali, bro. Muhammad beat him to death, dude.
Oh yeah, that's one of the
Whew,
most brutal ass whoopings ever. Because Muhammad Ali just toyed with him. It wasn't
man.
nothing Floyd Patterson could do to try and have some success in that fight.
Oh, that was so dirty how he did it, man. It was so dirty how he did it.
Sonny Liston did him worse. That nigga put
Yeah,
him out in less than a minute.
yeah. Sonny, you know what? But Sonny they had kept Floyd from Sonny so long. By the time Sonny got to him, because Floyd Patterson, Custom Model really, he was probably one of the first paper champions that you seen where he was the champion, but they kept Sonny Liston from him. Soon as Sonny Liston broke through, I believe they had something to do with the mob ties. Well, that's one of the reasons why they hated Custom Model. Because Custom Model was giving black fighters their chance and they weren't tied to the mob. But like uh Charles Liston, Sonny Liston, as we all know him, was very, very much pigeonholed to the mob, man. So, you
Yep.
know, it was funny when him and Floyd fought because he couldn't wait to get his hands on Floyd Patterson, just beat him to
But
death, man.
but that's
Go ahead.
why Sonny Liston. That's why I say Sonny Liston is one of the greatest of all time because no fighter in the history of the heavyweight division from number 10 to number 1 has ever cleaned out the heavyweight division the way Sonny Liston did. He tore through number 10 to number 1 because
Yeah,
he had
yeah.
no choice. Floyd Patterson didn't want to give him a title shot, so he just decided, I'm going to beat all the rest of these niggas. Okay? That was a scary human being. I don't know if
Yeah.
I think I told you before about a doctor talking about he was examining his hands and he
Mhm.
looked at it and realized, wow, if he punched me in my face, he would punch my entire face. That's how, like, my nigga had canned turkeys, canned hams, or whatever the fuck you call
Yeah.
them.
Hey, basically, and this is the funny thing about your boy Sonny Liston. Sonny Liston was a enforcer for the mob. We all know the racial
Yep.
things that happened. We couldn't, as African Americans. Well, I don't go by African American. I go by blacks. As blacks, we couldn't join the mob or Cosa Nostra officially. So, unfortunately, he was, what is they called? He was one of those acquaintance of the mob, and he used to break hands and feet for them all the time. So it was kind of
Yep.
crazy, man. You'll never see. I think the
He
only
was
story like,
he was a famous gangster in St. Louis. They
yeah,
said they arrested that nigga 28 times in a month. Okay, Sonny wasn't nothing to play with. You see Sonny walking down the street, you cross that motherfucker. That nigga, they say he was in the game from young. From
yeah,
14 years old, he ran away from his father and started running shit in St. Louis.
yeah. And the funny thing you got to remember, people don't realize this, but Sonny Liston threw that second fight with Muhammad. He didn't want nothing to do with Muhammad, and he
Oh yeah,
threw that
no.
second fight.
That's famous. But no, the mob. The problem with Sonny Liston, man, is he was a weak person. He allowed people to take advantage of him, and he never spoke up. And the mob, well, the way how his wife explained it, that she thought that he was afraid that the mob was going to harm him, that they were
Mm-hmm.
going to potentially kill him. So he just
Yeah,
threw the fight in the most disgraceful way possible. But yeah, man, it is what it is, bro. He's a conflicted human being and
yeah,
champion.
yeah. I think him and Bernard, the execution of Hopkins, man, got some of the best stories in boxing history, bro. Because these guys literally came from nothing and just made it big, man. You got nothing but respect for those guys. But let's watch
Absolutely.
Floyd. Let's watch your boy Floyd get in here and do something, man.
Let's go. I got the share screen up.
All right. Okay. Can you hear me? Oh, I hit the wrong one off.
Out of
Okay.
Los Angeles, California.
Okay. I hit the wrong one off. Go ahead.
Oh shit. Mm-hmm. Ignomar Johansson.
198.
Born in Gothenburg, Sweden. He's the fifth heavyweight champion from outside the U.S. Ever. They called his right hand Thor's hammer. Shit wasn't nothing to play with.
For all the good things we got going on now, I ain't gonna lie, man. I wouldn't mind being around back then. I just wouldn't live in America, but I would have loved to have been around back then, bro.
Oh, absolutely. Especially before we had all these phones and laptops and all these apps and shit, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is killing people. It's killing people's brains.
When I was a kid, man, only a select few people even had cell phones, man. And that wasn't that long ago.
Facts.
I think around 2001, everything changed.
Yeah, but now it's not like when I was a kid. I ran around, I climbed up trees. I fell out of a tree when I was 6 years old and broke my fucking arm. I was running into this person's house. Now that my nephew, he just sit on an iPad all day.
Yeah.
Them niggas, it's just different now. They say it's called overstimulation. That their brains it's too easy. They're getting entertained too easy like that.
Yeah.
I'd have loved to live in this time, bro.
Yeah. And it's funny, man. My aunt said, she said all the time, the races they had back then was bad, but she kind of knew where it was coming from.
What you mean? You mean in terms of you knew the community it was coming from, or you talking about you knew the reasoning behind it?
No, you knew the community was coming from. You just knew what was going to happen, so you didn't care.
Right.
You knew you hadn't done nothing, but it ain't stopped no show.
Swedish shows. Igmar. Eddie Manchin with his back to us.
So what got you into boxing, Marky?
I would say it's the Fury Wilder trilogy. The second Fury Wilder fight is what I'd say got me into boxing. I went on Blue Blood Sports TV's channel one day. I was just watching, and for all the disrespect that brother gets, he's really knowledgeable, and I think his takes are fair.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'd say him and the Fury Wilder fights got me into boxing because I was a really heavy MMA guy before that.
Yeah, you must have liked wrestling as a kid, then, huh?
Oh yeah, me and my pops, my uncle, we all used to wrestle.
Yeah, a lot of the WWE fans used to,
Oh,
yeah, too. Oh, he dropped
put
him.
him down. He's sloppy drunk. I
Like that
want
dude
you
that
to,
was with Devin Haney.
yeah, yeah. I want you to see the type of bullshit that used to go on at the end of this fight, BBO. This was the most violent, brutal knockout you're gonna ever see.
I'll be honest,
Pop,
Bob. I'll
it
tell
ain't
you what,
over yet.
man. Watching
Hmm.
these fights with you, man, it almost make you not kind of realize that boxing now ain't as fast paced as it used to be.
Look at this shit.
Look at the pace it was on. Oh,
My nigga, he is on his knees. Look at this shit. The referee and the referee counting.
you got the nerve to count. They pull the thing out of his mouth. They get
He's
he
still
kept.
counting.
Oh man,
That
salute the
nigga, he
Queen
must have slept with the referee wife or something.
Queen. Salute the Queen, man. The TWT family. Oh man,
What's up,
you will
quickly?
never see it. You will never see that, man.
Nah, they'll arrest. Nah, they'll put that fucking ref in some handcuffs. That's crazy. Look at it. Hold on, let me replay that shit.
Yeah, that was rough, man. I never
R.I.P.
seen that
Eddie
before.
Mansion, bro. Damn.
Oh man. Whew.
Now that's that. Now when you talk about getting beat to death, that's what you mean, BBO.
Oh man,
He
that's
got beat
wild.
to death. Next we have, oh, excuse me, and our final preview fight before we get to the trilogy of Floyd Patterson versus Ignacio Johansson. We have Floyd Patterson taking on the great old mongoose Archie Moore. This was Floyd Patterson fighting for Rocky Marciano's vacated heavyweight title. He will become the youngest heavyweight champion in history at 21 years old. Here we go. Yeah, quickly, damn. Man got killed.
Almost 2 years later.
Rocky Marciano, he retired early, huh?
That's more in the black truck.
Yep. It's really ironic.
Look at
He
Patterson.
died young.
I can't believe it's the
Yeah.
same man. In just 2 years, he's put on 15 pounds. He's sure
Yeah, man, he played the game the correct way. I mean,
he's the boss.
just a true businessman of the sport and got his money and he got out when he was supposed to.
Look at him duck and feint.
And he went into TV and radio. You know what I'm saying? So he was cool.
Yeah. You know, Canelo is a lot like Rocky Marciano now.
And he has that
He like to beat your shoulders up, your hips.
That hand speed is going to give Archie much trouble.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the way
I guess,
he like
yeah.
to beat on you. The way he beat on you. You know, that's
Yeah,
one thing
yeah,
Rocky
I
did.
definitely see what you, yeah.
Archie tries to get Floyd to come inside and bob and roll with him.
But that right hand just was special that he had. That delivery. I think Deontay Wilder learned that delivery for his from Rocky, man. I really do.
And man, Rocky, I don't know. I think he just had, I think he was just, how do I, what's the word? He just had rock solid hands, if that makes sense. Bro.
Yeah. And they was turned all the way over every time. That's the difference too.
No, that's the crazy. Well, yeah, most definitely. He had great technique, but Rocky would throw some shit. It didn't even look hard, but it would hurt.
Yeah.
That's just how he was, bro. He was, bro, what the fuck is the word? Dead.
He just kind of, he kind of reminded me.
Heavy-handed. That's what,
Yeah,
bro. That's what I'm looking for.
yeah.
Yeah.
he was almost like a meat tenderizer, man. Pause. He just would just beat the life out of you, hit your
Yeah, bro.
shoulders, hit you on your hips,
Mhm.
hit you on your
We're gonna
waist. He
watch
just
Marciano versus Ezra Charles. That's where you're gonna see him just beating somebody up. He's not landing cleanly, but he's just wearing you down.
yeah. It's definitely funny to me that Canelo took so much from Rocky Marciano. If you watch him, you see a
This
lot of Canelo. It stole a lot
right
old
here, you
Canelo.
see, this is Mike Tyson style right here, the peekaboo.
Yeah,
Floyd Patterson was the original.
yeah,
Well,
customized.
no,
Yeah,
Jose Torres, the light heavyweight champion, was the original. But Floyd
yeah, that
was
Cuban guy,
definitely one
Cuban
of his
guy.
was Cuss's early students.
I think Mike just perfected it. That's all.
Absolutely, most def.
Because even Patterson, man, he wasn't no brawler, man. This wasn't no good style for him. He liked to punch and be on the outside.
And I think Mike just had better feet. I think
Yeah,
Patterson, I think him and Patterson might have the same. I think Patterson does have Mike's hand speed, but he's really flat footed.
yeah. He's a product of his time too. You know, they was throwing a lot harder. The pace, I don't know. That's the biggest thing with these fights is the pace, bro. I'm
Yeah.
talking about you watch
At,
the pace of these fights, man.
at this time, Archie Moore was still a great champion. He was still the light heavyweight champion. He was still a great fighter, but Floyd was just too young and too fast.
Yeah, quickly said I'm pretty sure they fought who they was told to fight during these times. My the times have changed. But yeah, they don't do that no more. You right about that,
Yeah.
Quick. They don't do that no more.
These boys think it's a joke, quick. They think shit was sweet back then. No, ref will stand there and watch you get killed.
He definitely would.
I think it might have had some racism played into that fucking referee's decision, but they were in Sweden.
Yeah. I don't know. Europe was a little bit different, man. You know, blacks was going to Europe to get away from here. So I don't know. They seem like Europe, like
Uh,
when a lot of guys went to World War II, you won't believe how many black Americans never came home because they was able to go right up to the stand, order their food. I'm telling you, man, one thing about World War II, it kind of changed the way you wouldn't have had the civil rights movement
uh,
without all those brothers going to World War II and seeing what we were doing was not normal.
I disagree, BVO, for the simple fact. I mean, you just look at France right now. It's a race. It's a race riot literally every other week. Just the other week, the police killed some 14-year-old kid from Morocco. Like that shit is bad over there right now. Like it's looking like it might be a civil war. And then speaking from my personal or from my family's personal experience, they have not been treated well over there in London. Like
Hmm.
I'm telling you, the police are racist as hell. Like
Hmm.
they fuck with them kids all the time. And
Yeah,
specifically Jamaicans and Africans, bro. It's not sweet.
yeah. And you know what? I'm talking about in the doggone 30s and 40s. So it was different times too.
Oh yeah, most deaf, most deaf.
He said exactly that's what's wrong with these MFs now, money hungry. Because you know what? I think now that American racism has seeped to other countries. It wasn't like that at one
No,
time.
no, 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 no. Oh, well, my bad for cutting you off, BBO. Go ahead, go ahead.
No, no,
Let
I'm
me
just
let you
saying.
finish.
I'm saying the fact some people kind of picked up those habits. Like it's always going to be there. But I'm just saying it wasn't. There was a time when there was like 200. I think it
Oh,
was. Oh, that.
you see
He
the
put
way
Archie
how
to
that man
sleep.
fell? Hold on, let me rewind it.
Yeah, he put Archie to sleep.
That was a leap in left hook. That's the same shit Mike loved to use.
Yeah. Ooh. But that's
But my
that.
bad, BBO. Go ahead, bro.
No, what I'm saying is there was a time I actually was reading this article. I'm a big Wall Street Journal fan, and the Wall Street Journal was talking about how a bunch of these black guys were moving to Russia to become engineers, to become doctors, lawyers. This is in the 40s though. So at one point, man, Europe was good to us. I won't say it's been like that now, but at one time it was, man.
I
This
think
is Frankel at Yankee Stadium, where
I
attention.
think anytime you bring a minority of people into
Hmm.
anywhere, they are going to experience racism and prejudice because that's just
Correct.
how human beings are, bro. It just is what it is. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can create whatever laws you want to protect them. Racism is always going to exist. You can't take that shit out because racism is an idea. You can't kill
Yeah.
an idea. It just is
Yeah.
what it is, man.
Yeah. And you know, it used to be this old saying they used to have.
Oh,
Niggas.
but BBO, the one point I wanted to combat that you said American racism seeped over to the Europeans, bro. Like, nah, the Europeans were the ones who brought slaves to the New World. You know what
No,
I'm saying? The
what
Spaniards and the English. So,
no,
well, go
yeah,
ahead. What you saying?
no, what I'm saying, and what you're saying makes sense. I'm more or less saying that what they did, we get that they started it, but at some point they let it go. They didn't have things like the KKK. They didn't have things like Jim Crow to continue to
Be,
antagonize blacks. That's what I'm saying. Like
be,
that's an American thing.
because
They
they
kept
sent the
antagonizing us.
because they sent the niggas to America. They didn't bring the niggas back to their country. You
Yeah,
understand me? So they
yeah.
didn't have to deal with any descendants of slaves or discriminated people over there. It's only recently that Africans and people from the Caribbean are starting to migrate to Europe. So
Hmm.
now you see these problems starting to pop up more. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good point. What I'll say this: when you look at Anthony Joshua, there's no way an American would get as much credit and love as he's gotten from his country. Deontay Wilder was
No.
the doggone
Mm-mm.
undisputed heavyweight champion of America, and everybody was going for Tyson Fury.
I
Everybody was
agree
saying
one
we want Tyson to
thousand
win.
percent.
I seen a guy in Anthony Joshua who was not the best fighter, but one of the hardest workers, and I believe he's going to be a Hall of Famer. Lose, get better, lose, get better, lose again, get better. And
That's what I'm saying, bro.
he never ever lost. Derek Desor, none of them guys never lost any support. The only guy the UK did wrong, in my opinion, is Lennox Lewis. They never respected Lennox. They always tried to make sure he was from Jamaica. He's not from the UK because he fought out of Canada. That's what it was. He fought out of Canada, and they didn't never want to embrace him. But I'm saying I see as a Black American, I see how they treat Anthony Joshua, bro. He's treated like a king in the UK. I've never seen a black man,
Yep.
even Michael Jackson wasn't treated like that, bro. I'm just telling you from what I know. It's just
But you know that's why Tyson Fury doesn't like AJ because in his country he's a gypsy.
yeah, they don't
Do
want
you
that.
understand me? And the
Yeah,
nigga is the king. Okay, I'm telling you.
yeah,
No, I'm serious. Tyson Fury got some deep hatred for Anthony Joshua, and I
he
know
do.
it.
It's jealousy, man. It's jealousy. I think Anthony Joshua is the only guy I've ever seen that make that kind of money and is still humble. You realize he probably got
But
about
hold
a
on,
hundred
BBO. Let me
billion.
start. Let me start the.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, yeah. So we got to the trilogy. Here we go. We got Ignomar Johansson taking on Floyd Patterson, 1959, June 26th at Yankee Stadium, New York. Here we go.
But high-spirited crowd is on hand to watch Floyd
They don't
Patterson
have
and
fights at
Japanese
Yankee
heavyweight
Stadium
fight
no
against
more.
Sweden's Ingemar
No, that would be
Johansson.
nice.
Rain that threatens
Yeah,
to
bro. It
cause
would be nice
turbulence
to
in the
have some.
Rochester's field of
Like
history, Hardy
I
sportsmen
was
like
talking
boxing
about.
veteran
I was
stars
talking about
will
Tank
all
versus
be there
Gary
in the
Russell.
ring.
That's a ballpark fight. That
Yeah,
could fill up the stadium if you
yeah, that
have it
would be it.
in the DMV.
The Group
Yeah,
Communications Division
but
Teleprompter
Mr.
Corporation
Gary Russell
presents
lost he got an enemy in Floyd, so
the World's
that hurt him
Heavyweight
a little bit.
Championship fight. Floyd
Hey, turn that
Patterson
sound down
versus
just a little bit on the
Ingemar
actual video.
Johansson.
My bad, bro.
Oh, that's cool. I'm up here yelling like Hulk Hogan.
What you say?
I'm over here yelling like Hulk Hogan. Yankee Stadium used to be a beautiful park, man.
Most deaf.
American fans get their first look at
I ain't
Johannesburg.
never been to Yankee Stadium. I went to Fenway Park once
Oh,
when I
okay.
was 14, but that's about it. That's the only
Yeah.
I never been to a football game,
In
never been to a basketball game,
title defense, the champion is a
just Fenway Park.
referee Ruby Goldstein's instructions
I'd
So
like to go to one of them Eagles games one of these days though.
most important international
what stopped your family from moving to the states? Y'all had a good situation down there.
41 years
Yeah,
ago.
we living great down here.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
that
bro. If you
that
could
makes
see,
sense.
bro, if you could see what I wake up to every day in the morning, it's the most beautiful view in the world, BBO. I got a clear shot of this big ass lagoon
It's a
and
rare
the ocean line. It's just beautiful.
but he has seldom used it in training.
Yeah.
Will he throw it tonight?
I ain't leaving this shit for nothing. I don't know what the hell y'all got up there, but I'm living good.
Long range.
Does it ever get cold out there or not really?
Nah, it's hot as hell.
So it's hot year round, huh?
Yep.
I
Except
know.
the coldest it probably gets is 74 in the
Oh,
winter.
well, you probably put a jacket on at 74, huh?
Floyd
Yep.
steps out of his shirt to throw a leaping left that catches the challenger in
Hey,
the mouth.
hey, Cleveland, bro, it get like -5, bro.
Uh, my nigga, never.
You would throw up if you
Listen,
see
bro.
that kind of weather.
Man, no. I went to Las Vegas last Thanksgiving, BBO. That shit dropped to no, 50 degrees. I couldn't deal with that. So I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna deal with below 5. No. No, I mean 5 degrees below zero. I ain't dealing with that. You
Yeah,
niggas can keep that shit. I'm gonna stay down here and be warm and have warm waters and shit.
yeah. You know, it'd be funny whenever you go to vacation, like the St. Thomas or Aruba. Oh, I hate coming home, bro. I hate coming home.
Facts.
I mean, I think Aruba is the best place in the world. Man, I love that wind. It always got a breeze. Oh man, I remember just laying in the hammock looking at the water, bro.
Mm,
Aruba is paradise, man. Tell you that.
yeah, man.
It's funny. One of these days, I'm gonna retire to one of them islands, man. You just live in there chilling.
That's what a lot of dudes do. They say Joe Biden's planning to retire down here.
Yeah,
He got his own estate and mansion.
yeah. It's a what's the guy? Reggie Bullock actually bought an island right off of St. Thomas, and he built a bunch of stuff on there. He got a beautiful villa he built and actually built a apartment complex for some of his family down there. So when he's done with basketball, he plans on moving down there. It just blow my mind. You go in the store and you see a bag of Funyuns for $6 though. That's the only. You like, geez.
You see all the trouble Floyd is having with Johansson's jab.
Yeah,
But the crowd
You
obviously
can't get
keep
bridge the gap.
keep resetting.
He's gonna drop the hammer on him quick.
the leaping punch.
Yeah.
And now round two.
I always thought Floyd Patterson was such a flawed fighter, man. I swear he was a hype job, dog.
That left turned
Nah, he was not no fucking. I mean, he had 9 title defenses. He was the first champion in history to win the heavyweight title twice. He's not a
Yeah,
hype job, bro.
he was
And he beat.
big, man. He
He
was
fought some
choreographed, man,
real good fighters. Come on now.
on the last leg.
Patterson is slightly
I
knocked
just hate
out.
that he never got to fight Rocky Marciano,
But
man.
Johansson
That would
gains
have been a
ground
great fight.
and stays out of trouble.
Yeah, yeah. I'd have loved to see that fight.
Reflexes are becoming
How
apparent.
long did Rocky go? Was it 10 years that he fought?
I don't remember. I know that. I think he started when he was real. I think probably 27.
Hmm. I hope somebody one day can beat his record, man, 50-0. That'd be crazy.
I don't really care, bro. Like that whole 50 and oh shit. Like, I mean, look at Jaime Munguia, nigga
Oh,
44 and oh. Like, come on now.
You know what though, Jaime man. One thing about Jaime man, he's a real life junkyard dog in every sense of the word, bro. I see why he ain't fought no top guys. He'll
Uh,
get beat up.
Yeah, bro. Hey, quick. You about to see somebody get beat to death. You
Now you
thought
saw
that
him.
first knockout, you thought that first knockout was shit. You about to see Floyd Patterson get tortured. You're gonna want to turn this shit off. Yeah, this is just a brutal era, man.
You see, the thing that get me about these fights, man, you see how the referee is not nowhere near in the picture like it is now? He know they're not there to see him.
Nope.
I love it. He moved out the way every time. Look at that.
Yep. No, them referees were in shape.
Yeah. Now they want to be all in the action. You know, like that what's
Yeah,
that
look,
dude's
and
name?
you see he's
Kenny
got a
Reyes.
good rhythm, a good skip.
Yeah. I love how he just come in for a second, then he get out of there.
You got me looking at this nigga.
Watch you, but he want to stay for a second, but he want to get out of there. Look at that. You'll never see that now, bro. It's like the ref is a part of the show, man. Harvey, Doc, all them guys seem to be a part of the show now.
Yeah, now you got these fat ass slow refs. They just stand in one spot.
That
They
brother.
take point. They take points if a nigga bump into them. Man,
I can't remember what fight it was. I remember a ref was trying to break it up one time, and he ended up getting popped with a punch. He went right to bed.
I think it was Jack Reese.
Yeah, yo, yeah, Shaq
An-
Reese.
Andre Ward. He was fighting somebody.
Oh
Oh,
man,
quickly. I want you to watch. I want you to see the brutality of men. Oh my God, he ain't.
oh,
He said, "Oh shit, I just woke up in my bed." Oh, he said,
look
"What?"
at this guy.
My nigga got what they said. Zab said, "Oh, don't play with matches."
Hey, when Costa Zoo did that to Zab, bro, I'm talking about everybody was shocked, dude.
That's Thor's hammer. You gonna watch it?
Yeah, no wonder Sonny knocked him out hard. He in his prime going to bed like this. Ooh,
Pop. Mm.
where's his defense at?
It's in his pockets. Look at this nigga. Don't know where he at. And back then, them refs, if you were a champion, they let you get beat to death. They give you every opportunity.
Oh,
Back then, they didn't stop fights for champions.
yeah. Well, we
They
see they
believe
still do
a
that.
champion had to be counted out,
By the
or he
dude
had to
that had
be
Terry in his chest
senseless.
like that.
Damn, he
Look
got
at
that
that.
Usyk, them Usyk shorts here.
Yeah.
Look how hot them shit is, bro. Nah, he wasn't ready, quickly. Pop.
Hope
That's
he ain't
three
over there.
knockdowns.
Hope he ain't over there doing no lines, man.
What'd you say?
I just hope he ain't over there doing no lines, man.
Nah, I got snot, nigga. My boy Patterson was trying to fight.
Oh yeah. We seen this in July, same fight.
Yeah, Fulton versus Inouye. Yeah. Damn, he just fell down. Golly.
Yeah,
Let's
that
review
brother.
these three knockdowns.
His hands is too low. We had art because he kept getting up. But I think the time he waved the white flag to get on the top. Yeah,
Nah, you a champion, quickly.
I
That's
remember when
everybody's money. Everybody eating off that shit.
I'll never forget when Ricky Hatton got knocked out and the child came lying.
Yeah, my nigga. Like, like, what's that supposed to do? You should have been through that shit.
Boxing, I love boxing. It's a violent sport. I remember one time Brandon Rios' dad said, "Don't you stop it." He said, "If I don't stop it, your son's going to die, man." I was like, "Damn." And if you look at Brandon Rios and like Joe Joyce's face, they got a lot of damage from them gloves, man. Being real light like they are, they got a lot of damage on their face from them gloves, man. You think those was 10-ounce gloves back then?
Nah, I think number 8.
Ooh, no, they were ten
They
ounce
were
gloves.
horsehair. Look, my boy Patterson was trying to fight back. He was trying to stall him out, trying to fight back.
He got hit with a ghost punch.
What? I don't know about that one. Oh,
No, what I'm saying
ain't
is he
no
was
fucking
seeing
ghost
ghosts.
punch.
I'm saying he was seeing ghosts a little bit. This dude's just too strong. Damn,
Oh man, clubbed him around the side of his head, bro.
that's perfect.
Bruh, this is like this is like somebody's dream. Like as a
Damn.
kid, you just grow up but dreaming about becoming the heavyweight champion of the world, and you knock a nigga out like that in the third round.
Yeah.
Man, he needs more than milk. He needs some smelling salts quickly.
Yeah.
5 times down and 5 times up.
Man, somebody stop this fight. How many times you gonna watch this man get his ass whooped?
Damn. The ref is still counting.
And look at these niggas in the corner.
Is that Cuss right there?
Yeah,
Man, Cuss was old in the 50s too? Damn.
Stops it.
yeah. The ref stopped the fight after the seventh knockdown.
Oh,
Uppercut,
man.
left foot, right hand, down goes Patterson. You watch the man get tortured.
I was dirty, man. They did it dirty on that one.
This is the real old school of boxing, BBO.
Yeah. Throwing a red flag.
I was gonna show before I wasn't gonna show this trilogy today. We were gonna do it was a 20s playlist with Jack Dempsey where he knocked dude down like 9 different times in the first round.
Yeah, I seen that. Jack Dempsey, man, I tell you what, man, I wish he could fight modern times, man. He was an animal, dude.
It's all over.
Eh,
Adds up to
I think he get beat to death.
3 seconds of the third
No, I'm
round.
not saying he well. I'm just talking about he was just great theater, is what I'm
His
saying.
career has been on the
Yeah,
canvas 7
He was
times.
you
great
know he
theater.
had great management, but but the simple fact was he drew the color line.
5
He
years.
didn't want to fight here. Well, no. He wanted to fight Harry Wills, but his manager Tex Rickard at the time
Never been this
they
moment
didn't want a black fighter winning the
victory.
heavyweight title. And he himself came out and said that he turned down a fight with Sam Langford because he knew Sam Langford would knock him out. And he's on video stating that. He's proud to state that. So, that man Sam Langford, that's somebody different, bro.
Oh,
That's who
salute.
these niggas, Jermell Charlo and Canelo. I mean, Jermell Charlo and Terrence Crawford. That's who they're trying to aspire to be.
Yeah.
All right, we got the. Hold on. All right, BVO, we got the second fight in this trilogy. Takes place in 1960 in Yankee Stadium. Let's go. Or did it take place at Miami Convention Center?
Yeah, the golden age of TV, dog.
Yep. This is when America was on top in all technological advancements.
Floyd Patterson, former heavyweight champion from Rockville Center, New York. This 15-round boxing classic is coming to you live from the Polo Grounds in New York City. Your ringside sportscaster, Chris Schenkel. Ladies and gentlemen, it'll all happen here in about 8 minutes. The
Let
beginning
him
of the
set the stage for y'all.
championship bout between Ingemar Johansson and Floyd Patterson. I'm Chris Schenkel, welcoming you to the Polo Grounds in New York, which is somewhat a scene of bedlam, as nearly 50,000 fans have come out in surprising fashion to witness this, the return bout between Johansson and Patterson. Johansson, the undefeated champion from Gothenburg, Sweden, weighed in at noon today 194 and 3/4 pounds, a pound and a quarter less than in his first bout against Floyd Patterson. While the challenger and former champion tonight, Floyd Patterson, weighed in 8 pounds heavier at 190 pounds. It's a warm, breezy, beautiful night here at the Polo Grounds in New York, about 68 degrees. That's the story here at the Polo
That's
Grounds
ice
in New
cold to
York.
Marky Dan, y'all.
Begins to move in now.
What'd you say?
I said 68 degrees. That's ice cold to Marky Dan, y'all.
Yeah, man, I can't. Nah, I can't deal with that shit, bro.
From business leaders are here.
I say that every single time, bro. My lips getting cracked and my snot. Nah, bro. Nah, I ain't dealing with it.
Is your island a British island or is it an American island?
I am in the U.S. Virgin Islands, so I'm
Oh,
American.
okay.
The former heavyweight champion, Floyd Patterson of Rockville Center, Long Island, weighing in at 190 pounds, and here he comes.
Up in the lead up to this fight, Ignomar Johansson was partying, fucking actresses and models. Wasn't training for the fight.
Title to Ingemar Johansson in his fifth title defense. And he tries tonight to accomplish something never done before in the heavyweight division, perhaps to regain his heavyweight crown. As we mentioned, nearly 50,000 here tonight. And this, in addition to the glory that the winner receives, will undoubtedly figure in on the spoils of possibly the largest boxing purse in the history of the sport. The last record of over 2,600,000 in the second Dempsey-Tunney fight may be eclipsed tonight by the fact that this tremendous crowd is at the Polo Grounds here on Coogan's Bluff. The fact that Teleprompter Corporation and its many theaters and locations, along with a and Marty Glickman between rounds, will be watching with you. And here we go with the first round at the Polo Grounds. Johansson in white, 194 and 3/4. Patterson, black trunks, 190 pounds. Watch the pattern of this first round. Patterson's defense thus far, as you have noticed, is less of the peekaboo style. And Johansson is cut with a left on the nose. Another left.
Floyd wasn't playing with him
No.
because Floyd knew he was better than him. He just got caught with a good punch.
Yeah, he was a great front runner, that's for sure.
Yeah, Johansson most definitely. You're trying to not give him time to jab,
There is a mouse
trying to
under
rush straight in.
a swollen area under his left eye. Johansson's first right hand missed the target, Patterson's head.
He missed his target out of his head. I love it.
Minute to go in this first round.
14 knockdowns and 13 rounds of fighting. They used to just trade him.
Johansson has had a variety of expressions here in this first round. 10 seconds till the end of round one. Okay, Marty. Round two, Patterson in black. Johansson in white. Blocked left hook. Johansson's quarter closed the cut under his left eye.
This is actually a really good fight. It's rare for you to have one of these. This is a good one, man.
You gotta be catching the sneak dissing you be doing, bro.
Huh?
I said I be catching the sneak dissing you be doing, bro.
Sneak this, you a
That
goofball.
right hand by Johansson came down on the angle, not straight away at the 10. Patterson backing off.
You said it's the first good fight I had on here, bro.
No, I'm talking about this is actually good all the way through. I like this one. This is actually a good one. I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah.
watching these fights, man, you kind of made me think about boxing differently because it's the pace is no longer like it is now. And these fights, they don't fight like this anymore.
As you can see,
Nah, they bigger and it's slower.
now that he's got that Swedish right. Minute to go, round two.
Ooh.
Punch just a little short. Patterson appears to have shaken off the effects of that right hand. They'll get a rest in 10 seconds. Get ready now for round 3 at the Polo Grounds. Many more left jabs being used by the fighters than in their initial meeting. One of Patterson's aims, he told us, was to try to gain control of the fight, which he felt he did not have, as was evidenced in the 3rd round a year ago.
Yeah, this is a really good fight, bro. This is like action packed. How'd you find this one, bro? This is actually a good one. Hey,
Hey, man, it's one of the great trilogies in boxing history. It's just forgotten.
that's a good point you made about them being, smaller back then, so they could do the pace was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, man. I think a lot of fighters would get knocked out trying to deal with this kind of pace. You say no hugging or nothing.
I mean, it's a couple that I could see.
Like who?
Jab used by Johansson.
Big Bang Zhang. In that fight against Philip Perkovich, he was keeping an amazing pace. I felt
I'll
like
be
he
honest,
kept it
man.
all the way through enough to win that fight.
I thought he got robbed, man. Herkovich robbed. They robbed him, man. They wanted to keep Herkovich undefeated.
Yep.
Floyd Patterson unmarked here in the 3rd round. Johansson sustained a swollen area under his left eye and a tiny cut in round 1.
Oh, gee, what's up?
Johansson laughing as the punches.
What y'all watching, man?
Watching
Floyd Patterson versus Ingemar Johansson, the trilogy.
Ingemar Johansson, 1 or 2?
40 seconds.
Watching the trilogy.
This number
They
2
only
right
fought
now.
twice.
Number 2 right
1
now.
and 2. They fought twice. What do you mean?
No, they fought 3 times.
They fought 3 times? The 3rd
Yep.
time, neither one of them had a title, right?
Nah, the 3rd time
Floyd
was
had
for
the
Patterson's title.
Floyd had the title. Then Ingemar beat Floyd. Then Floyd got his title back. And then Floyd gave Ingemar another shot? Is what you're telling me? Oh, okay.
Yep.
He lost the 2nd time. So Floyd was up 2-1, is what you're telling me.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
They traded, it was 14 knockdowns in 13 rounds.
Wow. That's a hell of a competitive squabble.
I was
What's
telling
up with you,
BBO.
man? All right.
I was telling BBO, this is real heavyweight nuclear warfare. When we talk about Wilder and Fury.
Johansson.
It's that weird, real Wilder and Fury, nigga.
More swollen now. It covers a larger area.
Patterson Johansson.
There have been no knockdowns. When 2 heavies meet, anything can happen. So should there be an early...
Hey, this is a good fight, Shut. I had never seen this, man. This is a good fight right here.
The crucial moment.
Hello? Yeah, y'all back?
Yo, what up?
Yeah, what's up, y'all, man?
JB, what's up, bro?
Oh, man.
What's crazy? Who we got on here? What's going on, man?
Man, we watching
Who else
Floyd
is
Patterson.
that? Who is
Say
that? Is
what?
that X? Is that X?
No, that's
Nah,
JB.
that's Johnny Boy.
Oh, Johnny Boy?
Hey, what's happening, man?
What's going on? What's happening with it?
Shit, I just
Yeah,
seen
we're
Mark.
watching watching Floyd Patterson versus Ingmar Johansson, the trilogy.
Yeah, that's a beauty right there, boy. That's a beauty right there. It's a classic.
Yep.
Hey, the pace is crazy on these fights, man. This is one of the best old fights I didn't see.
The third fight is the craziest fight of them all, though.
I'll
I
tell
like
you,
that.
I'll tell you a good one, bro. I'll tell you a good one for some old school shit. Watch Archie Moore versus Yvonne Durrell, bro.
Oh yeah,
Oh
I seen
yeah, I've
that one.
seen that
That
fight.
was a
That's
beautiful
just
fight.
craziness.
Yeah,
It's
if you ain't never seen that one, that's a beauty right there too for the old school.
Man,
I'll
that
give you
lets you
another one.
know.
I'm gonna give you another one, Marky Dan. Put this in your archive. Tony Zell versus Rocky Graziano.
That was
I've seen that too.
another trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah. To me, I like that fight better than Hagler Hearns. That's just me personally, bro.
yeah.
It's hard.
But
It's
that
hard for
shit is
me.
just because it's just crazy. That fight is craziness too. It's just absolute chaos from beginning to end.
It's hard to find a fight better than Hagler Hearns. Though that's gonna be kind of
Hey, bro,
difficult.
yeah, that motherfucker's hard from front to back, bro.
That's gonna be kind of difficult right there.
That
To top
motherfucker's
that.
hard. That motherfucker's hard from front to back, bro. Straight up.
Two motherfuckers that just tapped gloves in the middle of the ring and said, "You know what? Fuck it.
Yeah,
We
you
finna
already
get
know.
in.
You know
We
it,
finna
fam.
get in. Somebody going to sleep. I don't know who it is, but one
Yeah,
of these motherfuckers finna go to sleep."
But
motherfucking.
a great fighter from back in the 50s, y'all should look up if y'all just looking for like crazy fights. Is Gil Turner and Kid Gavilan.
Oh, that's
Those
another
were
good.
guys that were just they didn't care. They were just
Um,
relentless.
I'll tell you another one real quick. Now that you got me thinking over here, bro. Watch Gene Fulmer and Benny Kid Perrette. This is before Emil
Yeah,
Griffith killed.
yeah,
Before this,
Yeah,
before
that's the
yeah,
fight.
yeah.
That's the fight I think that put it in
Gene
motion.
Fulmer was a bad boy.
His death.
yeah, Gene Fulmer was a bad motherfucker, but
Yeah,
that was before Emil Griffith killed his ass. But yeah,
I
yeah,
think
man.
the punishment he took from that fight is what caused his demise in that Emil Griffith fight.
Yeah, it may have been the mixture of the two. Yeah, I agree.
Gene Fulmer was a big, strong, strong heavyweight. Excuse me, middleweight, and Kid Perrette was not no big welterweight.
Well,
He went up there and got dominated.
I'll tell you this, bro. See, like, you know, like for a '90s motherfucker like me, because I'm Italian, bro. Arturo was my guy. You know.
Oh, damn, Floyd is crazy.
Arturo was my guy, but like in my grandpa's day, bro, and he was another Italian motherfucker. He Eastern European, whatever, bro. He was another Italian Polo. He loved Carmen Basilio because Carmen Basilio was
Carmen
before
Basilio
fight.
was a monster. He was a monster.
Yeah, that
Yep.
was my granddad.
No.
That was my granddad guy right there, bro.
This is, to me, the greatest fighter from that era, and this is just my opinion, was Joey Giardello. I know people like Carmen Basilio and all those other guys, but Joey
Yeah, Joey
Giardello was
Giardello can
so
fight.
great
He can fight.
because
You
he
know
was
what's great?
consistently great,
I'm gonna
and he
tell
was
you.
a boxer.
I'm gonna tell you something. I only told a couple motherfuckers this, bro. My uncle from Sicily. He was supposed to fight.
The
He was
fuck on.
My uncle from Sicily was supposed to fight Giardello, bro. He's on BoxRec. I ain't gonna say his name, but he's on BoxRec. He got his leg
Bro, look at this
blown
left
off.
hook. Oh,
Up to the body, then came to the head. Looking like who he look like doing
look at
that?
his foot. It's shaking.
Wait, who did he look like doing that? Who did he look like doing that?
Mike Tyson.
No. Before Mike Tyson.
Jose Torres.
No. Look
Joe
at
Louis.
it again. Joe Frazier.
Oh, yeah.
Just like Smoking Joe. To the body, to the head.
Leaping left.
Boom. Watch this.
Look at his
right back.
foot.
That look just like Joe. Don't it look like Joe?
Yeah,
That look
bro.
like Smoking Joe right there.
Oh, that's Eddie Futcher's
That's
thing. I
the
didn't know
most,
that.
like, I've been shit. That's the most brutal knockout I've ever seen. Just,
If
What
you
are you
want to
checking
get
it?
I
a
gotta replay
class,
that shit
though,
one more
if
time.
you want to get a class on inside fighting, I'm gonna tell you the fight you need to watch. You need to watch Georgie Benton versus Ruben Hurricane Carter. Watch that fight,
Mm.
and you will get
Was
a
her
master class on
was
inside
Hurricane
fighting.
pretty good? Was Hurricane really
Ruben
good?
Hurricane Carter was a monster.
Excellent fighter.
I
Excellent
never
fighter.
seen none of his fights, man.
Ruben Hurricane Carter was a monster. Ask
Devastating
Emil Griffin
puncher.
if he was good. Ask Emil Griffin if he was good.
It's sad that kid lost his whole career to some madness, though, man.
Yeah, to racism.
I know he was a
Motherfucking
big
guys
deal.
wanted
Bob
him.
Dylan doing something. Yeah,
But I tell you
Bob.
what, it ain't been too many. You can, Johnny Boy, you know this. It ain't been too many bad fighters come out of motherfucking Newark, New Jersey, bro.
Well, they got a slimy one coming out there now.
Most of them motherfuckers coming out of Newark, New Jersey can fight.
Yeah, they can. They got one coming out now who's a snake, but he can fight.
Oh yeah, they got one now. He's a lightweight. Yeah, coming straight out of
Yeah,
Newark. Yeah.
yeah.
What's up, brother?
All right. Got the third fight of the evening, the final fight of the trilogy. Ignomar Johansson taking on Floyd Patterson for his heavyweight title. March 13th, 1961. This fight taking place at Miami Convention Hall. Here we go.
And you gotta know that Floyd Patterson only weighed 186 pounds. You know that, right?
Yep. He won the middleweight gold medal in the Olympics.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was a little dude.
Look at Charles.
Oh yeah.
That's a big human being,
He
bro.
came to let it be known.
Oh, that's
One of
Sonny.
you niggas got to go.
Yeah,
That's
no
Sonny.
more running.
That's
Yeah,
big
no
bad
more
Sonny
running.
right there.
Yep.
Yeah. He don't get enough respect, man.
Really? BBO, he don't. He don't. Sonny was a bad dude.
Nah. I was just telling BBO Shelton, because Floyd Patterson didn't want to fight Sonny, you know what Sonny did? He cleaned out the heavyweight division
Beat
from
everybody.
number 10 to number 1.
Beat everybody.
Cleaned out
Is
the
that Jack
ranking.
Dempsey?
And not
Is that-
just beat these guys, blew
Hold
them
on.
up 1, 2, 3, 5 rounds the most.
Is
Yeah,
that Jack
knocked
that's
them
Dempsey
all
right
out.
there?
No, I don't think that's Jack Dempsey. Wait, let me see. No,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
Jack.
think.
That's Jack Dempsey, yeah.
That's Jack.
He look-
That's Jack. That's Dempsey.
Nah, Jack got like
Yeah, that
more
was
a
Jack.
tall kind of head.
No,
we
that
won
was Jack. That was Jack.
We won. Shoot to my man Boxing Scholar, bro.
Yeah, that was the Manasseh Mauler right there.
He said Patterson
Yeah,
the
we're
most
gonna watch
underrated
some fights
heavyweight of
from the
all
20s,
time.
including Jack Dempsey next week.
He's a
Look him
motherfucker.
out. That's the greatest right there, man. Joey.
That's
Yep.
the second greatest heavyweight of all time, Joe Lewis.
Oh my God, he would have beat the hell out of Muhammad, bro.
No,
I
he's
don't know.
never touched Ali.
Nah.
He wouldn't have made it 6 rounds with Ali.
He would have caught up to him, man.
You know what,
He wouldn't have
BBO?
made
I'm
it 6
gonna
rounds.
show you some fights where Joe Louis is getting completely outboxed, but that's the thing. You outboxing Joe Louis until you're not. That's
what
just
I'm
the thing with
saying.
that nigga.
I seen this dude. I seen the dude I'm talking about hit motherfucking Cleveland Williams with a 10-punch combination going backwards and knocked him out.
Yeah, that was.
But nah, I don't look at that Cleveland Williams fight the same,
That
Sheldon.
was his.
When you
basic
hold on, when you hear the backstory
I know, but I'm being
about
shocked
what his
and all that.
promoter said.
Man, that's cap. Look, Errol
I know.
Spence was thrown out of a car 100 miles per hour. He got his ass whooped. You got you like
Look,
Sheldon
let me
say,
tell
put
you
his ass
something.
in there. He got his ass in the
Let me-
ring. He got his ass
No,
whooped.
most
No,
def.
let me tell
I'm
you
just
something,
saying,
bro.
like, I don't
I'm not
view it the
talking
same
about-
way.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the performance that Ali put on. There was nothing Cleveland Williams could have done if he was healthy, because he only meant 2 rounds when he wasn't. And Cleveland Williams got 71 knockouts on his record. 71, bro. Motherfuckers don't even have 71 fights. This nigga got 71 knockouts.
Yeah, bro.
George Foreman
That
said he was one of
motherfucker
the
was
hardest
crazy.
punches
They
he ever
said he had
faced.
about they said outside the sport he had 30 different children.
Yeah,
said
that
Motherfucker was
was the best.
wild.
That was the best Ali you would ever saw that night. That shit was beautiful.
Yeah, well, hold up. Who said Ali would get whooped by Joe Louis?
Oh, that was BVO
Stop,
talking crazy.
BBO.
BBO, you should
Capping
have faked
ass
the
at
drop.
BBO.
You must be out your goddamn mind. You think Candy Clay can whoop Joe Louis. Joe Louis, the best boxer ever lived. Nah, he ain't beat no Ali though. Ali, bro. You know what?
he
Let me
would have
know he can't beat
he would have
Ali
caught up to him.
when he fought Billy Conn. Billy
Oh
Conn gave him
yeah,
trouble because of his
Yep.
hand and foot speed.
he would have caught
That's
up to him, boxing scholar. He would have caught. Hey, turn that down a little bit, Marky. We back yelling.
He would have never.
yeah. Let me
He
skip to
would
the
have.
fight.
He barely caught
Let me
Billy
tell you
Conn.
something. Let me
But I
tell you
like
something,
this.
BVO. The
And
Go
same
Bob
way,
back. I like
Pastor.
this. No, go back. I
this,
like
the
seeing that. Go
same
back.
way Errol Spence got walked into shit, Joe Louis would have got walked into the same shit.
Yep.
I don't know, bro.
Walked right into it.
Joe had he would have made Ali fight. That's the difference. He would have made Ali fight, bro.
How though?
No, he wouldn't have been
His
able to
feet
touch
too
him.
slow.
Let me tell you
You know,
something, bro. From
so Ali
60,
could
the
run
guy
for
that
15
fought,
rounds.
listen, and I'm gonna leave it alone.
Okay.
The guy that fought from 1961 professionally to 1967, the guy before they took his license for 2.5 years. That guy, there's no heavyweight ever that beats that guy. Now, the guy from 1970 to 77, you might have some action. But the guy from 61 to 67, nobody beats that guy.
I'm not
Nobody.
taking away from him.
I
I'm just saying.
ain't gonna say that, show.
Nobody.
Nah, I agree
I
with
You
that.
don't think?
Nobody.
Hold on. You don't think Lennox Lewis will have a chance?
Man, bro,
No, not with
I
that
want you to
guy.
think about
You
see,
don't.
bro, that's a trigger point for me, bro,
Not with
because
that
Lennox
guy.
Lewis is overrated, bro. Extremely overrated. The guys
Not
that he
that
was
guy.
removed from his consciousness against wasn't even the top 20 hardest punches of all time.
Okay, but you don't think Holyfield will have a chance? Somebody that's fast,
No, not that guy.
smaller,
Not 61,
athletic.
67. Not that guy.
Holyfield, bro, he just tough. Holyfield is if you go look at all of his heavyweight fights, Holyfield like to prove that he can bang with the heavyweights. He gonna try to slug it out with Ali.
Yeah.
Ali just gonna out slick him and use his speed. Michael Moore was able to do that with
Holyfield was also a great counterpuncher. He'd set you up in the middle of those exchanges.
ain't gonna
And
be
that's
nothing
the
to counter.
crazy thing about him. He'll draw you in. He'll draw you in and let you just hit him, and then he'll explode with combinations. So I don't know, bro.
Look at that. See, that's why I
Holyfield
say
ain't
he's
no tough
BDO.
out.
That's why I say he's the most overrated. I think he has the most knockdowns ever by a champion, like getting back up and finishing the
Nah,
fight.
that's cap. That's cap. No, because from the only times he's been knocked down was against Bo.
No.
That one time
I'm
against
talking about the
Cooper.
film. I'm talking about the film.
Well, what
I'm
you
talking
mean?
about Floyd Patterson.
Oh yeah. This fight.
I think Floyd Patterson's really good, but today he probably be like a light heavyweight, possibly maybe make cruiserweight with the weightlifting we got, but he wasn't no full-fledged. He's a small guy that Customato was able to maneuver throughout his career. You know everything from New York. Look, he got knocked down again. See,
Nah, but hold on, man. Come on now. This is a tough fight, bro.
He stayed getting knocked down, bro. I know you want to play games like you did, Marky Dad, but that brother liked that canvas, man.
Man, it's the craziest fight yet. You know what? You niggas keep shitting on my boy Floyd Patterson. Go ahead, watch it. Bop!
oh, bro, he definitely had them hands. He just
I
couldn't
didn't
take.
say
He's a
he had.
glass cannon.
I ain't say he ain't had cracks, bro.
Look at my boy Floyd.
That motherfucker is if it rained too hard, a raindrop hit him on you, motherfucker go. You can cuss like a motherfucker. He was good though. He was good. I think he just overrated. I think everything that come out of New York is overrated. They rappers, they fighters. He got a lot of bump because he's from New York, and he had Customato to navigate him. Customato navigated him away from Sonny Liston for a long time.
I was telling him that too, man. He didn't want to.
Yeah, he kept him away from Sonny. He wasn't trying to put him in there. Wasn't nobody trying to fight Sonny, bro. Sonny was a monster.
Yeah.
Customato was at this fight like, damn, this motherfucker putting Floyd on his seat. Imagine Sonny Liston.
Oh man, Sonny would have hurt him bad. I get what y'all saying, but I'm just saying the way Joe Louis, I just think Joe Louis would have caught up to Ali, man. He would have caught up to him. You can't run for 15 rounds, bro.
He did though. He did in his prime BBO, 15 rounds. You wasn't gonna catch. They said the only time you would touch Ali is when the referee made you touch hands at the beginning of the fight.
But see, I'm saying that because it seemed like Ali would get flat-footed, man, at the end of the rounds, man, at about the 13th, 14th round, because he wanted to get you out of there. So I think when he would do that, that's what would be Joe's chance to stop him.
But he had a radar. He was like Floyd. You know, Floyd would run from you early, and then when he felt like he had control of the fight, he would come and sit in the pocket and start blocking shots. Ali was the same way. He wouldn't start hunting unless he smelled blood. Like if he dazed Joe Louis, then he might open up with, you know what I mean, with some punches. But he gonna run. He gonna outbox Joe Louis like to my homeboy that was talking earlier, talking about Holyfield countering. Counter punching is good, and Holyfield was a good counter puncher, but Ali wasn't gonna give him shit to counter.
No, that's a fact. And he was so fast, man, in and out.
Like I said, man, the guy from 70 to 77, motherfuckers had action at that dude because that dude had to stand there and fight you. He couldn't move for 15 rounds no more. But he could stand there, and he'll stand there and get off. But he was still fast. His hand speed and his toughness was still there. But the guy from 61 to 67, ain't none of them dudes can fuck with that dude.
That dude was too fast. I agree. He was too big and too
Ali
is that guy. He is him. I'm not disagreeing with that. I would favor him against Holyfield. But this idea that Holyfield, or if I bring up any other all-time great, they wouldn't have a chance. I just don't agree with that. No fighter is invalid. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
like I don't look at it like that.
When you look at styles, you're always talking about styles. Ali's style at that time, from 61 to 67, couldn't be matched because of his foot speed and hand speed together, his coordination. He was too big, too fast for any heavyweight.
Yeah.
But you know the two fights that he had, do you know the two fights he had before he fought Sonny Liston though? Against Henry Cooper, and he had the great fight against
was it
Doug Jones.
Okay, Doug
Jones. Yeah, some of Ali's flaws are highlighted in that fight, and obviously he got better at. I think over time it was just his athleticism really and his talent really just hit it, but his flaws are just pulling straight back. It really got exposed in those fights.
Cap. That's cap.
And leaving his hands down. That's facts. No.
You know why that's cap? You know why that's cap?
We're gonna watch those fights next week. Go ahead.
If you look at that fight, Henry Cooper landed one punch the whole fight. He landed one punch.
That's cap. We're gonna watch it next week. That's cap.
Look, I'll tell you why I know that's cap what you said, bro. This is how you know, right? What is the one thing they always say about Roy Jones? Roy Jones was athletic, but when his athleticism wore down, he was knocked out. When did Muhammad Ali get knocked out?
Never.
What did you say?
I said the one thing they always say about Roy Jones, right, is when his athleticism wore down that he was knocked out because he wasn't good fundamentally. When was Ali ever knocked out? Why nobody
he was never knocked out, but he got knocked down against Henry Cooper. He almost got put down against Doug Jones, but that's what I'm saying. He just had that flaw.
Yeah, but why nobody was able to exploit it whenever he came back and he wasn't even half the fighter he was in his prime?
But he was special. That's just what I'm saying.
He was good, bro.
But that's what I'm. So look, when Roy Jones was still God gifted, he just his reflexes had slowed down. Same with Ali. But Roy Jones was removed from his consciousness. Ali never was, because nobody was able to exploit that, because it looked a lot different from our end. You're on the couch, like everybody. Like I said, y'all ever seen that video where I think I could beat Mike Tyson? Man, he should have zigged and zagged and weaved and wagged. That shit looked real easy. But nobody ever removed Ali from his consciousness. And he boxed Ernie Schaefer, the hardest punchers that ever graced the ring. And he was well past his prime. He was never removed from his consciousness because Ali had the flaw that we think we see ain't really there. He had an unbelievable punch radar. He was able to lean back from punches, which was a no-no, but he would always be just out of range of those punches. Even with George Foreman fight, he was on the ropes.
But to me, that's just God-given reflex. The box scholar. That's not to me. That's not something that you can mentally say to yourself, "Oh, I'm gonna avoid this the instant." That's just something his body does. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing with Floyd. They never stop because they never stop looking at their opponent. They have amazing focus.
I want you to go on YouTube and I want you to watch Facing Ali. And I want you to listen to what Ron Lyle said.
Is my
Listen
mic
to
too loud?
Are you
listen
good?
to what Ron Lyle said.
Okay.
Go watch Facing Ali on YouTube and listen to what Ron Lyle said about Ali. He said, when I fought Ali, he was way past his prime. But even past his prime, he can still beat your jab. He can still beat your hook. And he can walk you into shots that you don't see coming.
Yep. That's the best documentary of Ali's to me. The Facing Ali one.
Watch that. And this is 34, 35-year-old Ali when he fought Ron Lyle. Way past it. He should have never fought again after the Thriller Manila. He should have never fought again.
At 34?
Yeah.
Yeah, he should have never fought again. Because that fight took so much out of him. That third Frazier fight took so much out of both guys.
Yeah,
He
his
should have never fought again.
BBO,
But
his
how many
34
different
BBO was
wives
like
did
an
he?
80.
How many wives and ex-wives did he have and kids did he
Oh,
have?
come on, man. Come on, man.
No. I'm just saying, like when we're talking about his money, that's all I'm saying.
No, he kept
Of why
fighting
he
because
had to keep, of why he had to keep
kept fighting
fighting.
because of his lifestyle, and the nation was still tugging on it. He was still paying them dudes, and the similarity with all great fighters is that they don't know when to hang it up. They don't know when it's done. They all think they can still do it.
Their
until
motto show
somebody
more is
proves
always
to them that they can't.
their motto show more is always one more. Just one more.
One
and
more.
then one more turn
Exactly.
another one more.
Yeah.
And you can just go down the list of great ones from the only ones I saw of the greats that we all love that knew when it was time was Lennox Lewis. He knew when it was time. Hagler, he wanted the rematch, but he knew it was time because he had retired before the rematch. Before the first fight. He retired before the Sugar Ray Leonard fight. Sugar Ray got him out of retirement. He had already retired. And I'll say, who's the other great? Floyd. Floyd knew when it was time.
Oh, Gene Sonny.
He's still stepping in the ring with his crazy ass.
But he's not stepping in the ring. He's stepping in the ring against pizza guys.
I know Shudmore, but you know the worst thing in the world, Shudmore, is to get in the ring with a pizza guy and your body say, "Fuck it, I'm done, Floyd."
Yeah,
and he ended up getting knocked out by one of them pizza guys.
Well, one of them pizza guys, exactly. Exactly.
I'll say this, man. When you're talking about what you basically are talking about, you're talking about being the king of the world at one time. Even Sugar Ray Leonard couldn't stay away. I mean, it's hard to stay away. Yeah.
I think Mike Tyson said it best. Remember his last fight, Boxing Scholar?
What you talking about? I don't have a stomach for this anymore. When he fought McBride.
No. Yeah, when he said, "Look, if I can't beat this guy."
Yeah, he disrespected him to his face. I can't lose to the caliber of guys like this anymore.
Yeah, if I can't beat this guy, it's time to hang it up.
And he was standing right there. He didn't even say nothing. I'm like, man, Mike, you got me fucked up. You put some respect on my name.
Yeah, nigga.
But that's the truth. Mike told the truth. Look, if I can't beat a guy like this, I don't need to be in this room.
Yeah, he said, I can't lose to this type of caliber of guy. He basically called him a bum without saying bum.
Yeah.
Well, he was right. That motherfucker never did shit after beating Mike. He never did shit before he beat Mike Tyson.
He did do something, Sheldon. He did do something. He made a documentary called I Beat Mike Tyson.
He was on a Thriller card.
He made a documentary, Sheldon, talking about I beat Mike Tyson. The highlight of his life.
He ain't did shit, bro. He ain't did shit before Mike Tyson or after Mike Tyson. He wasn't shit. And Mike knew it. And if I can't beat a motherfucker who ain't shit, I need to sit down.
Yeah, Floyd Patterson has some fast ass hands.
Kind of like my man. You know who else I give it to? I gotta take that back. Andre Ward knew when it was time.
Oh yeah.
He knew when it was
stayed
time.
away. No exhibition, no nothing.
I'm done. You know what I'm saying?
2 minutes to go. Round 4.
I thought Kobe would be the last one to. I thought Kobe would know when it was time, but even he didn't know when it was time. Them last 2 years, he shouldn't have played.
It's like BBO was saying, bro. You got the world at your fingertips. Everybody kiss your ass, calling you champ. You got the adrenaline rush of knocking
Right,
motherfuckers out
right.
or beating them. It's kind of hard to walk away from that shit.
It's not hard to walk away from that. Exactly. Look
You
how
see how
long Tommy
long
Hearns held on.
you see how long Jerry Rice played? I mean, that wasn't because he was still a great player. I
But
mean,
Jerry Rice went off the cliff like immediately. When he left Oakland, it was over for Jerry Rice. Because at Oakland, he was still the man. He was still one of the best receivers in the game. He was still getting 1,000-yard seasons, 100 catches. You know, he was still one of the top guys, still going to Pro Bowl. But when he left Oakland, that was it. It was over. When he went to Seattle, it was terrible. Went to Denver, it was terrible. It's just, he couldn't even make the team in Seattle. That's the sad part. Jerry didn't know when to quit. They had to cut Jerry Rice.
The chin was open as you saw, and Johansson tried to hit it.
What y'all think about this card coming up on the 9th, man? What y'all think about that card, bro? Give me honest thought.
What card?
You got Floyd and Mikey as the main event.
What?
Yep.
he said,
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is fighting Mikey Garcia. That's the main event.
On the same day
Exhibition.
as Devin Haney.
Yeah, that's exhibition. The co-main is Keith Thurman versus Stanionis.
man, that's a great card he got going, man.
And the fight leading up to that is going to be Danny Garcia versus Erislandy Lara.
That's gonna be a great card. Devin Haney gonna have to change. Devin Haney gonna have to change his
PBC
dates.
shitting on Devin Haney.
Yeah, he should have signed with us.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, he should have signed with us.
Yeah, bro. Why they taking the young man's date?
You got 6 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Except for Floyd. You got 6 guys who've been out of the ring at average. You got 5 guys who've been out of the ring at average of a year and a half to 2 years. How is that a great card?
I know, but I'm saying like,
The name recognition.
yeah, and now, yeah, I'm just saying like the pay-per-view market is scarce as it is. So why draw or why create any competition for that date?
Well, you think Floyd wants anybody? Floyd has been a narcissist his whole career. Why would he change now for a peon like Devin Haney in Floyd's eyes?
I don't dispute that whatsoever.
You talking about Floyd here?
Yeah, he's a
You
selfish
think
fuck.
Floyd gives a fuck about how you
Did
feel?
you? I mean, did you see how he was talking over Carmel Moulton at the fucking
Yeah.
press conference?
Carmel Moulton is a brand new fighter. Got his first knockout, and the whole press conference was about Floyd and who he beat, and how many champions, and who's the best of all time. So if he do that to his own fighter, you think he give a fuck about Devin Haney?
At bay, so he will not start
Nope.
with unusual combination.
You wanted Haney to sign with him. Hey, Sean, did you see Regis's did you see Probase's drunk ass trainer?
Who?
Regis
Regis?
Prograis.
You talking
Yeah.
about the strength and conditioning coach?
Yeah, did you see it? Yeah,
What about him?
what's going
You talking
on?
about you talking about that depressor?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
drunk,
talking
man.
about, oh, I'm gonna call Tank. I'm gonna call Skull. You ducking.
He couldn't say nothing else. He had, when you start doing shit like that, that's because you don't have the vocabulary or the mental fortitude to defend your argument. So you start name dropping and name calling.
Yeah, I'm
and all
saying
that
he
shit.
sound like Southpaw 773 or one of them motherfucking trolls.
Well, you got to remember something. This is what you have to always remember when you're talking about boxers and shit, right? These dudes are not the sharpest knives in the drawer, bro.
Yeah.
Or the trainers. They're not the sharpest knives in the drawer. So when they
Be
do shit
upside
that
their head
just,
for a living.
yeah, you ask why are they doing this dumbass shit, because they ain't that sharp. There's so many easier ways to make money than to get punched in your face for a living. But this is what you chose? Because this is all you had. Because believe you me, if these dudes could play basketball or baseball or football, they probably would have. You know what I mean? That shit's a whole lot easier
Yep.
than boxing. And makes a whole lot more money.
Yep.
So
Niggas
don't
are
be
dumb
surprised.
mechanics.
So don't be surprised. But see, all that shit, that talking is good. That talking is fine. But that talking don't mean nothing. That talking don't mean a goddamn thing. Can Devin
What
Haney
talking?
back up all this shit he talking? Devin Haney talking cash shit. Can he back it up?
Yeah, he said, what he say? Oh, if I knock you out. And we just say, you're not going to knock me out. You pillow fisted.
15 rounds in their careers. 5 rounds apiece,
They,
completed
I mean,
they
you
having
know.
face to face.
going against each other. Ren Johansson can make
All right, how you
great
doing, bro?
is working over the
Like they say, youngster, all that shit sound good.
with Tone reopened in the final 20 seconds of the round. Incidentally, Johansson in the last round obviously was trying to protect that midsection and trying to catch his breath. He is breathing heavily in his corner. And now gets set for round 6. Neither fighter was able to further damage the areas around the left eye.
Seems like the third fights are always the best fights, the heavyweight trilogies.
The area around Patterson's left eye now really beginning to pop. 2 minutes to go.
Like a Wilder, Fury, Thriller, and Manila.
Looks now that Patterson may have about half vision from the left eye as the area beneath is puffing up and closing it. Is Patterson faking an injury or what? Minute to go, round 6. They are both tired.
Down he goes. He falls over. He's hurt. Wobbly. He gets to a knee. He doesn't make the count. It is over. Floyd Patterson has retained his heavyweight title. He beats Mario Henson in the 6th round by a knockout.
45 and 1/2 seconds of round 6. The count of 10, and that was just about.
Was there corruption? Was it a long count?
There may be some ringside.
Excuse me, was it a fast count?
The count of 10 had not been reached. There is Floyd Patterson, who needed nearly an extra round in order to take care of the
Ending one of the great trilogies
time,
in heavyweight history.
of round 6. And it could have gone either way, as you undoubtedly could determine where you're watching this on closed circuit television, because both fighters were extremely tired, and the champion looks weary, and I'm sure happy that it's all over with. His left eye, the eye far side, begun to close, and it may have been that he was feigning an injury in that round, waiting for Johansson to come in, give him that opening that he needed in order to put him down, which he did. So it is a similar pattern in the finishing round of the last fight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in a bout that started the first round with 2 knockdowns of Patterson, 1 on Johansson, we get now the official ring announcement from
BBO.
McCarthy. Ladies and gentlemen, the time, 2 minutes, 45 seconds of the 6th round. The winner and still champion, Floyd Patterson. Floyd Patterson.
Yeah, they booed that brother out of there. But it's your boy BBO. It's your boy Marky Dan. This is Friday Night
Yes,
Fights, man.
sir.
We're gonna be back next Friday. Keep supporting the channel, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Peace.
Well, Howie, not for me to decide. That's for the referee. And I don't know what Ingram how he felt about it, but